Thank you for sending your questions to my webpage on the Ask Byron feature. A couple of additional questions today on the computer. One is Scott from Mandan, North Dakota writes, I just read your article on outsourcing jobs. Wouldn't it be prudent to boycott products of companies that move out of the country? I understand most of our products are made overseas, but at least maybe boycott products of companies that presently go overseas. This is a long, complicated subject, Scott. You know, it is a global economy. I understand that, and I understand that companies make products all over the world. I also am very concerned, however, about the movement of American jobs overseas, particularly to China and other countries where an American company can decide, fire all the American workers, close the plant, and go hire some Chinese workers that you can pay 50 cents an hour, work them 12 or 14 hours a day, and work them 7 days a week. I don't think that's fair competition for American workers. And what I think we ought to do is try to incentivize companies to keep their jobs here and then find a way to say it's going to cost you some if you move jobs overseas. We now have a tax break for companies that move overseas. That makes no sense to me, and I want to shut that tax break down. I've been trying to do that, but of course the companies and a number of their interest groups work opposed to it. But we need to incentivize keeping good jobs in this country and then say to the companies that are leaving, no longer are you going to get a tax break if you decide to move your jobs overseas. Another question comes from Virginia, who is in Iraq. Virginia says, I am a North Dakota resident who currently works in Iraq for a contractor. I read an article today of yours and Senator Casey's desire to request the company that I work for repay $83 million in bonuses it received after 2 soldiers were killed as a result of electrical grounding mistakes at an Iraq base. Virginia, this issue is very important. We had a company, Kellogg Brown and Root, that was given the contract to wire for electrical purposes the bases in Iraq and Afghanistan. Soldiers have been electrocuted. A good many of them have been electrocuted taking showers and power washing Humvees because the electrical work wasn't done properly. That company hired third country national workers, many of whom didn't know much about electrical standards, and the wiring was pretty faulty. We've had hearing after hearing on it. And my own view is when the Pentagon gave that company an award bonus, that is a bonus for extraordinary work, at a time when another part of the Pentagon was judging that the work was shoddy and not up to snuff and had to be redone, there's something wrong with that. That cheats taxpayers, and it also, in my judgment, cheats our soldiers because it puts our soldiers at risk. And I've held 2 hearings on this subject, and I'm continuing to press the Pentagon for the right result to protect our soldiers and to protect our taxpayers. And thank you for sending the emails to my website. The Ask Byron feature is something that I enjoy. You keep sending questions and I'll keep trying to answer them. Thank you very much.